initiating a nationwide search for a tech startup worthy of our investment. In this completely original content series, random founders are invited to pitch their shitty products to our panel of killer whales. Are these companies all hype? Are they truly changing the world? Do we actually have money, and which numbers does Jesse know? F around and find out, only on Whalepond.
Hello. Hello, whales. My name is Sabrina, and I am here to pitch a fitness game called Alpha Princess. So I'll talk about the story, and then I'll talk about how this works.
Whale.
Please, whale.
Okay.
Composure.
It's a fun idea. So laughter is good. Okay. Should I wait?
Please, whale.
I'm strangling him. Oh my gosh, okay.
Whale. Please.
The story starts as you're a princess and you were just kidnapped. By a villain.
Whales. Please, composure.
Please.
Okay, you're a princess and you were just kidnapped by a villain. But your hero is taking a really long time. So you're like, I'm gonna just take things in my own hands and I'm gonna save myself. The way this works is your princess will start with lower stats because she is a damsel in distress. And the mission that she has for herself is she wants to get ripped. She wants to bulk up. And she wants to become an independent, badass princess.
I'm out.
I'm obsessed. Keep going.
Yes.
No, please continue.
Okay.
I think we can give you a little bit of extra time. Your time for the pitch was 90 seconds.
Yes.
So it's not a great look that you weren't able to fit the pitch into the 90-second window,
Yes.
but we'll give you some extra time.
Thank you. By exercising in real life, you boost your princess's stats because it integrates with apps like MyFitnessPal, Steps Tracker, any kind of fitness apps you can think of. For example, if you are a person that works out a lot, like your upper body, for example, but you forget leg days.
Question, why are you looking at me when you say that?
Because I'm looking at your legs. Now this is what would happen to your princess. Her legs will shrink and her stats for dexterity and agility will lower, so that makes her like vulnerable from running away from her monsters, for example.
Fitness app that tries to gamify fitness.
Exactly.
And do you always cosplay as a gift box?
Yes, I do. Thank you. I am cosplaying Jigglypuff, but fashion.
Your name, what is it?
I'm Sabrina, nice to meet you.
What % of Alpha Princess are you willing to give out? Alpha Princess?
I am willing
Are you just now thinking about this?
Yes, I am. Didn't think I'd make it this far. I thought you'd just reject my idea. I mean, I would love to just partner with someone, so 50%.
And for how much money?
In terms of game dev, I can do some of it. In terms of character design, I can also do some of it. Maybe like 300 to 500K.
No, Sabrina,
Yes.
Does your app exist?
No, it does not exist. It exists right here.
So you're at the ideation phase.
Ideation.
And you're asking for $500,000?
I would be willing right now,
Yes.
on the spot,
Okay.
to offer you $250,000 of make-believe money for your make-believe app.
I will offer you $200,000 in make-believe money for your make-believe app.
Well, I see an opportunity here for a make-believe partner. I could go in.
I'll go in with you, Whale.
200, and you could go in 200,000 make-believe.
And we can join 50-50, make-believe, make-believe.
50, whatever.
50 make-believe, 50 make-believe. I accept. Put her there, Whale.
What do you say?
Before you answer,
Yes.
just know that my interest is still on the table, and I would like to hear a few more things about your application.
If I self-identify as more of a beta princess,
Yes.
is there an exercise routine for someone like I?
Yes.
Someone fat.
It's supposed to integrate with your fitness app. So if you
I do
say,
not currently have.
So if you don't-
I'm in between fitness apps right now.
He's been in between apps for a while now.
His fitness is imaginary.
So then your princess will be the opposite of ripped. The business model that a lot of these games use is gacha. So what gacha means is toy vending machine. So if you ever go to Japan and you try those toy vending machines, it's kind of like a gamble of whatever toy you get.
It is a gamble.
Of course, child gambling.
But it gets people hooked because people will pay real money until they get the thing that they want. So if you want to have like, cosmetic changes for your characters, you can use the gacha mechanics.
And those people are usually children?
And also me.
And you are a child or adult?
I am an adult, thank you.
Your age? How many?
How many?
How old are you?
How old are you?
How old am I? Wow.
And you haven't thought about that to date?
No, I never thought that I would have to reveal my age. I am 33.
And you don't mean months?
No.
Don't you think you're a little
Old to be a child?
Sabrina, do you...
Whale, please. Don't you think it's time for you to be queen?
Oh, to be a queen?
Queen.
Oh.
Yes. How much longer can you be an alpha princess?
Yeah, that could be the goal. Like you escape the clutches of your villain. You don't need your hero anymore to save you. You saved yourself. You are the queen.
Who is my villain?
Ooh.
Before whales? Whale.
Well.
Sabrina, please, you were asked the question.
So that just gave me a brilliant idea. Your villain will be whales.
Sabrina, you're going to have to be more patient.
Your Majesty.
Your Highness,
Whales.
please.
So think of this game as like an RPG game, right? Like you can go any kind of route you want. If you want to have like a romance with the villain, go for it. Like that's your story. That's your story that you're carving for yourself.
You're saying that the story of the game is non-linear.
It's non-linear, yeah.
Is there dialogue?
Yeah.
Do they have any sort of a background in game development?
I don't have a background. I self-teach myself a little bit of game dev. I've done a little bit of Unreal.
Your background, what is it?
Design. I went to an art and design university in Canada.
Interesting. And is this the only idea you've ever had?
It's the idea that brings me joy out of my very boring tech job.
And what is your personal relationship to fitness? Why fitness? Why the fitness field? Why fitness?
Why fitness?
Fitness.
So I think this kind of goes back to having a, like a stressful tech job.
I think we all know a little bit about a stressful job.
I think we do. Ain't that right, Wales?
Being a whale is
It's
is
not
no
easy.
piece of cake.
And question, do you know that I'm a physical specimen? If I took my shirt off, everybody here would flip?
I think Wales should take his shirt off.
I think Whale should take his shirt off.
I think Whale should take Whale's shirt off.
I think Wales should take Wales' shirt off and Wales should watch.
I think Whale should stop running away from Whale.
You're so
I think
sweaty.
So
Whale. Ugh, you're sweaty.
God.
You're clammy.
You're turning us against each other. What are your thoughts?
Whale is clammy.
Really? I thought that was really loving.
I think this is an impressive level of preparation.
Whale, would you say that the idea is silly?
I would say that the idea is impressive for a baby to have. I remember me as a baby. I didn't have ideas as fleshed out as this. Developing a game like that is a multi-year process that one person cannot take on without a team. This is the kind of thing that you would need. It's a multiplayer thing. You need to scale. It takes a lot of money, from what I understand, to make a game like that. So realistically, I think that it's wonderful that you have an idea that you're excited and optimistic about. I wish you all the best, but I don't see it happening without a team of people who are who have a background in these fields and understand what they're doing. So I am out.
I'm going to have to disagree with some of the points my fellow Whale has made. I think
You always disagree with my points.
I think the game development is quite simple. I think a toddler could do it in a lazy Sunday afternoon. A large task, a difficult task, an arduous task is dreaming up all the fun colors, shapes, and clothes and kind of hairstyles and designs a princess may take on. I don't think you have a army of toddlers at the ready. If you need an army of toddlers, if you acquire an army of toddlers, a slew of toddlers, I think this idea may be able to come to fruition, but as it stands, I see no toddlers. I see no factory of toddlers. I'm going to have to say I'm out.
Sabrina, I love what you're doing. I think the princess angle it's large overdue in the fitness community. Having a pocket princess is something I do believe that the fitness world needs. I appreciate that you came here dressed like a Valentine's Day bow. And although I agree with Whale Jesse's point that a toddler army would be an enormous asset to you, and I'm not willing to loan you my toddler army at the moment, but I do have more of a toddler militia at the ready. And I would let you use some of my toddler militia for 5% of your idea.
Oh.
And I would want to see it profitable in 6 months, where I'd have to take my toddler militia back. And yeah, I feel like you could fit inside of a Pokeball.
And for that reason, you're...
I'm out.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.